Okay, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Felix. I'm a YouTube content creator from Indonesia. Guys, welcome to the most recent upload of Ultra Vegito called Me ARJ. And I just want to say a bit of clarification announcement for you guys. Please read my community tab. Please don't follow my uploads because the last video of Call Me ARJ that I've uploaded is the one meeting the second of the 5 strongest, which is Madara. From that episode onwards, I have uploaded previously in this channel from the versus Madara, the Iwan, all of that, all of those videos, Zycore and everything I have watched and I have uploaded. So if you want to watch it, please check that playlist out. And yeah, don't expect me to re-upload again because I only re-upload the ones from my previous channel, the primary channel. But for the new ones that already directly upload there, I will not re-uploading again. So please check it out. I've made the complete compilation in the playlist menu of Dragon Ball UV Ultra Vegito reaction series. So now without any further ado and with that thing solved, let's just go check it out. The most recent episode, Ultra Vegito meets Yamoshi, third of the 5 strongest. Yamoshi, the legendary Saiyan, but I don't know, I haven't watched anything, I haven't got a single clue about Yamoshi. What's difference does it make from him to Broly as a legendary Super Saiyan, or what's amazing power of how he can become the third of the 5 although he's a Saiyan? But why is like the Grand Priest is so irritated with Vegito, but he puts a Saiyan for the third of the 5? Does it contradict his own principle or something like that? So I'm truly interested in that. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. Let's go, let's check, let's wait. Okay, let's go 3, 2, 1. Go.
Don't forget, the next video after this part has already been made and is live now on my Patreon for you to see straight after you've watched this. Fully voice acted, soundtracked, and with my signature editing up for early access to the incredible 3,800 plus patrons
wow.
who support my work
so
from
many,
just $3 with more and more access at higher tiers. This has long been requested to have the full next video early available to you guys who just can't wait for what happens next on Ultra Vegito. And now it's finally here.
Okay, even Vegito is telling about, damn it, he's too strong, even after he is having this horn and everything, man.
So in the pin,
so this third of the 5 strongest will lead to another evolution. First, using gods, he evolved, utilizing swords and everything, having the sword. Second of the 5, he awakens the demonic form with the horns. With Madara's skill of the warrior, of the building the monster thingy with the sword. So I wonder what development will Vegito got after defeating the third of the 5 now. Let's
comment and description, head there.
I will be expecting Vegito to lose in this episode.
So our story continues with Vegito in the midst of space, having just destroyed the planet he was on, along with God of Destruction Iwan. And 2 of the...
Yeah, he defeated Iwan. So the last remaining God of Destruction is the robot one.
Strongest 5 in the multiverse, Guts and Madara.
Yep.
But behind Vegito, it is of course revealed that he is far from alone, as yet another member of the 5 arrives and is right behind the God Killer, as Yamoshi, the third of the 5 strongest, would just giggle. So this is the famous Saiyan fusion. The God Killer, as they say, huh? Well, I guess after what I just witnessed, that can't be denied anymore.
Yeah, because he just killed Iwan and he killed Guts and Madara.
That was pretty heartless, don't you think, Vegito? While an annoyed and waning with patience Vegito would just respond, heartless? They had it coming and you know it.
Know it. Oh.
The real heartless decision here is approaching me now. I just defeated the two members beneath you and a god. And this is the time you want to fight
and
me
this is the time,
in this condition? Hardly fair.
Oh yeah, because he wants to fight directly Vegito after he's being burnt out, fighting two of the fives and fighting the god of destruction, and now he's approaching Vegito while he was in the weakened state. Let's see what Yamoshi will reply.
But Yamoshi would just nonchalantly reply, what? Is that supposed to be an excuse? Something impressive I'm supposed to take into account? Don't make me laugh, kid. I could have taken
he called
three of those
kid
out without breaking a sweat.
Vegito is shocked. Vegito is shocked to hear Yamoshi telling Vegito to defeat gods and Madara without breaking a sweat, so it is just so easy for Yamoshi. Wow, Vegito become weak once again. Even after transforming and evolving so much, it's still weakened compared to the next level of the five.
As he begins to think if this stranger was bluffing or not. But Yamoshi, now with his arms folded, would not ease up and continue.
He's serious.
You don't need to worry about this being fair, young Vegito. If anything, I'm the one here a little worse for wear.
Oh,
Just before I came down here, I was in the demon realm.
Demon realm?
You do know us gods have jobs to do, right? We have to keep the order of the universe in check. Either dealing with monsters like you in the mortal realm, or disposing of the daily victims in the demon realm who think they can foolishly breach out the land of the mortals and gods. I probably killed about 100 or so of them.
So he say that it's even out then. So it's kind of even out. Equal. It's even.
But Vegito, who despite the claims is totally unimpressed, cracks his knuckles as he replies, listen, unless you're 100 times stronger than Guts and Madara combined, you can stop with the big talk, as I'm not interested.
100 times stronger.
A few demons is hardly an achievement to me.
Oh, he don't even care, man.
I destroyed a so-called demon emperor in just one move, not too long ago.
He don't care, man.
Yes. But as Vegeta reveals this, Yamoshi's
the demon lord from Guts' sword here.
As he places one hand on his hips and clenches the other in front of him, letting out,
Okay, what is Yamoshi? Will reply, man, but I think Yamoshi is having this confidence for something. He has a ridiculous amount of strength comparison from Guts and Madara.
But unfortunately for you and your overinflated confidence, not all demons nor emperors are created equal. Whatever you took down was weak enough even Guts sealed it. And as for 100 times stronger, something like that. As suddenly out of nowhere, Yamoshi's eyes suddenly change. From black to now yellow, with the lone pupil, the mysteriously familiar eyes come with an ever-widening grin before. In a violent war that reminds us of only one species, Yamoshi powers up to what seems like his max power. White lightning bursts forth from his very pores, and he stares directly into Vegito's eyes. But Vegito, seeming rather unbothered but smirking, with his arms folded, would say,
He think like he is just a normal Saiyan or something.
God. You're definitely stronger than the two before you. But far from giving me that same feeling of amazement Guts first gave me. This power is hardly anything to worry about.
Oh, he power up.
Show you true strength, my friend.
He power up as well.
As in an even more ferocious roar, Vegito screams
He power
out
up
with his
even
muscles
more. He wants to
positively
compare
bulging,
power now.
surrounding himself in aura, and his signature black lightning matching perfectly with Yamoshi's white.
Okay.
Yes, show me this power then, Saiyan! But totally eager regardless of the power unleashed by the God Killer, Yamoshi, like a true warrior, would rush in instantly at Vegito.
Wow. He is the one starting the
Surprising
fight,
Vegito,
man.
who with his newfound strength, expected more trepidation.
Okay. Let's
But
see
not
how
wanting
this
to miss out
battle
on the
out.
fun, Vegito rushes in too.
Let's see how these two battle it out. Let's see. Okay, their
With a
fist.
monumental crash, both of their
meets,
fists would land on each other.
But Yamoshi is too confident, so I think Yamoshi has an unamount imaginable strength that even Vegeta can't even fathom.
The universe itself reacts in
Oh,
terror.
of course,
The
man,
shockwave
these two.
travels through the reaches of space, shaking and damaging every planet around. And when we zoom in on an individual planet, hey,
The planet,
what's going on here?
the planet is
Run!
gone, man. The planet
Very
is gone, bye
inhabitants
bye.
of each planet fear for their lives too. And on feedback, both fighters are then sent backwards through space, eventually regaining themselves as Vegito starts. Well, well, well. Perhaps he won't be as disappointing as first.
Oh, he knows that
I'd
Yamoshi
say
is good.
our power levels seem almost even like this. Haha. While Yamoshi, smiling response would say back, "Oh really? What an astute observation. I guess we are somewhat the same for now."
For now. He will power up even more, I
For
think.
now? Ooh, how ominous. You're getting my Saiyan blood fired up now, you know. Which Yamoshi, now with his teeth bared in a big grin, says strangely,
He's also Saiyan, man.
haha, mine too.
These two are all Saiyans.
Regardless of the big clue Yamoshi had just given Vegito, the God Killer just excitedly rushes into battle.
He don't
once
care,
more,
man.
and
This guy's
Yamoshi,
also
in
Saiyan.
tandem, does exactly the same. The two once again clashing equally. This time, their forearms mashed against each other as both yell to the heavens, trying to push against each other in vain.
Okay.
And eventually, within nanoseconds, the clash descends into a barrage of trading attacks, both landing and both defending against each other, without a hint of either side gaining an advantage.
Ooh, okay, let's
And with
see.
the whole
Who
of the universe
wins
for
in
their
this
fight
brawl?
to take place,
Man, after their battle ending, all the universe is, is just
every inch of
destroyed
the
completely,
expanse
man.
is met with clashes as the two then fight hand to
The
hand.
planet it can't handle this. Oh,
Eventually landing
wow,
punches
even
on
both
each other at
Yamoshi
the
and
same
Vegeta
time
is
for
no
devastating effect.
crushing each other, man. I thought Yamoshi will show some more of a gap, just like when we battled gods, we saw gods and Natara. It's like quite an evil,
Blood
quite
on his mouth
equal now.
and bruise all over. For a brief moment, mid-battle, Vegeta would comment, "Amazing! This
Okay.
is a true battle! No swords, just blood,
Yeah, no swords and everything, and he's just so happy without swords and
sweat
everything.
and fists! I
It's
haven't
like the
had
same
this much
battle.
fun in a while!
Because you're fighting
Well
a freaking
done,
Saiyan.
Yamoshi.
You're fighting a freaking Saiyan.
while a giggling back third would humor back. Well, thanks for the compliment, God Killer. Always nice to know your would-be murderer is enjoying himself as he tries.
Okay.
Before, with that being said, suddenly Vegeta would then jump back to gain some distance. Huh? Much to the surprise of Yamoshi, who would continue. What now? I thought you were enjoying our little dance, Saiyan. Don't tell me you aren't ready for round 2. And for a brief moment, electricity begins to build up once again.
I think
over
he
the
used
leg
his full
and body of
power or
Vegito,
what? Making appear
over
his horn,
Yamoshi
the 2
too.
horns.
Right! I've gauged your fighting ability long enough now. Show me how you deal with this, God.
Oh wait, the Kamehameha.
Before in a sudden twist,
he
Vegeta
suddenly
begins
uses
placing his hands
Kamehameha.
together as a shining ball of energy is created out of thin air before...
Kamehameha. Oh, I thought he would use Kamehameha Kai.
Blasting it instantly at full power and at short distance from the palm of his hands. Oh, Vegeta.
Wow, he don't even care, man.
Truly underestimated.
Yamoshi truly
But in
freakingly don't
response,
care
in one of the
about
most unbothered
Kamehameha.
stances imaginable,
This is Vegeta we are talking about, almost full part Vegeta, not in ultra form. It's in his full form. It's just one horn missing with a Kamehameha with Yamoshi just think it was a breeze of wind or something.
Yamoshi even in that instant would
Okay,
close
let's
his
go.
eyes.
He don't care. He like thinking like he has this ultra instinct
If
that he can
witnessing
escape
my
any
true
moment.
energy is what you desire, then I'll send you to hell with just my fingers.
Oh, he's confident.
Final. As Yamoshi then in
Final
return
flash.
claps his hands together, interlocking them with
Well,
two
Vegeta will be
fingers
shocked
pointed
if he were
towards
to
the
use in
impending
Final Flash.
Kamehameha wave coming towards him
It's
before
just using
yelling,
his fingers?
Ray! With his eyes flashing yellow and veins beginning to pulsate through his forehead, Yamoshi would fire off his own blast at the very last second.
Oh my god. Let's see.
And just like
Kamehameha
that, in a truly
versus
divine
Final Ray.
display of unfathomable power, Yamoshi and Vegito then begin to appear like mere microbes in comparison to the huge masses of energy they both let out at each other. As Vegito, smiling from end to end, enjoying
He's
himself,
just so happy,
yell,
man. This is the best battle that he has so far. Because like what he enjoys battling Gogeta, it's the same thing, but this Saiyan is really high level power.
Whatever that weird technique of yours is, it's actually keeping up.
Keeping up
I'm
with
gonna
his
enjoy
Kamehameha.
learning that once I take your energy. While the equally smiling Yamoshi claps
He's
back.
also enjoying. Like if Gods and Madara is not enjoying this, it's like only wanna kill Vegeta and that's done. But I get a different vibe from Yamoshi. I mean, like even though he's a third of the 5, but he's like totally enjoying the battle and not focusing on defeating Vegeta, but just enjoying the battle like a Saiyan should do. I mean, like it's different. The vibe from Gods and Madara, it's totally different from Yamoshi. If our arc were this crazy, maybe Yamoshi could be could be the ally of Vegito. I don't know how, but it would be fun, man, if they were to ally with each other. But he were to be betraying the Grand Prix, and he were coming from the 5 strongest. So I don't think that will happen, because even he already know what Vegito's did and what it's starting and everything. So let's
Be
go.
my guest, God Killer. But first,
But man, they're just truly enjoying without thinking of killing and everything. It's different.
try
Let's
and
go.
beat me back.
Beat me back again.
As the two then continue to push forward with full power, but closing an eye each as they push themselves to the very limit. before finally they both have the exact same idea and yell out, "Enough of this! Die!"
Oh, they will go directly
just like
crushing.
that, in a humongous explosion that surely sends every planet in the vicinity
But again, this planet is like Namek 2.0, can withstand anything.
shooting off from their
But I don't know how, but the surrounding planet is affected, but this planet is not affected. It's just so
light
crazy.
bright,
Planet
the
in Dragon Ball
still
universe.
battle-through faces of Vegito and Yamoshi are lost in it too.
Okay.
But eventually, as the smoke clears, Yamoshi at least is seen still standing. His
Yamoshi
body
is
a
still
mess
standing.
and his armor covered in debris and damage, as with a still cheeky smile covering his face and one eye open, he comments, My, you surprise me.
Oh,
To think a Saiyan of your generation
of your
come this
generation.
far in so little time. I could have used a training partner like you back in the old days.
Wow.
But
Oh,
finally,
Vegeta is still here.
Vegito too appears from the explosion. He too injured, but he too with nothing short of an enthusiastic smirk.
He's
as he
enjoying
replies,
this battle.
My generation? Why must you gods always act like such old timers? You look younger than me!
Younger than me.
Before instantly, Vegito vanishes before the eyes of Yamoshi, leaving only the last bits of smoke from the explosion behind.
Okay.
Surprise!
Oh, he's crushing Yamoshi. Wow!
Instantly
Yamoshi can be
reappearing right in
crushed?
front of Yamoshi,
Yamoshi
slamming a
can
rising
detect
kick
that?
right onto the
What?
chin of the completely taken off guard third.
Yamoshi doesn't recognize, doesn't sense Vegeta's attack.
Sending the momentarily disengaged Yamoshi flying into the midst of
Okay.
space before... It's time! I got you out of here! As the God Killer, watching from afar, places his right hand out, ready to do something, but it doesn't look like just any ordinary kiwi.
Hakai?
What?
Oh, he uses
Any
the time
ordinary
portal.
kiwi.
Where do he want to bring Yamoshi?
What? And shockingly, instead
It's
of
time
firing
portal.
off at Yamoshi, behind the third, a time portal inexplicably opens instead.
Time portal.
No! What are you doing?
Where do he want to bring
The
Yamoshi?
still flying back uncontrollably Yamoshi is then quickly drawn into.
Okay.
Eventually leaving Vegito, now all alone in the current timeline.
Okay.
He lets out, "This should be fun."
Where
While
is he bringing
the foot of
Yamoshi?
Yamoshi, having left the time portal, then steps
Okay.
lightly onto a familiar-looking tiled floor.
Oh my god. Vegito wants to enjoy every last bit of this, and he wants to do it like in the Cell Games 2.0 Tenkai Ichiki Budokai or something. This is Goku versus Piccolo, so I think this is Dragon Ball, the last part of Dragon Ball. So Yamoshi will get, just you go, you amateurs, and Vegito and Yamoshi will fight it. But are you sure Vegito picked this place? Like, they can destroy the people here. I mean, like, why don't you pick a deserted island or something? Why do you pick a tournament martial arts place? The space will be
But once we
enough.
finally see where
It's
Yamoshi had
Piccolo and
ended up,
Goku.
it's more shocking than ever anticipated.
It's Piccolo
as a
and
young
Goku, man.
Goku and Piccolo clash
Yeah,
in
this
the
is Dragon
finals
Ball.
of the World Martial Arts Tournament. Right?
This Dragon Ball with the audience, and you want Yamoshi and Vegeta with their god tier power level fight it out? The audience will be
In
dead.
front of a bemused Yamoshi who comments, "What? Isn't that?"
Okay, Goku and Piccolo.
But of
Goku and
course,
Piccolo.
Yamoshi is the least of the confused beings there, as both the
Okay.
young Piccolo and Goku react in total
Okay.
bamboozlement as Goku comments,
Why suddenly a person appear here?
His energy! Can you sense that? While Piccolo remains astonished, muttering, "Ugh."
Wow.
But now becoming angered over all the mortal civilians reacting to him and the sudden placement in another timeline, Yamoshi would begin
He's just
thinking,
mad.
that idiot! He used the time rings he stole to do this to me, didn't he? What does he expect? That I'll just be stuck here forever? Coward. Like that would even work. But as Yamoshi looks around pondering, the flustered Goku immediately looks to his once enemy Piccolo and says, "Piccolo, listen, I don't know about you, but this guy looks like bad
Looks
news.
like bad news.
Everyone could be in danger right now if we don't move him away. How about we call a truce just for now? Just for a few minutes. You can get a free punch in later, I promise."
Okay, this is the final fight
Which
of
they
Piccolo
eagerly
and
panicked
Goku.
on the inside.
But how can you take away the people and everything, man? And
Piccolo would
Yamoshi is
respond,
completely different level. This Goku and Piccolo don't even know the Super Namek and Super Saiyans.
Fine. But just to be clear, I'm doing this only so I can fight you at your best, Son Goku.
Oh,
Once
yeah.
he's gone, you're
You're
next.
next. Okay.
Huh? He's here!
Oh,
But
Vegito is
suddenly,
here.
as Goku and Piccolo agree, Yamoshi looks to the sky, suddenly noticing a spike of energy
Vegito, yeah, man. Why
appearing
do
out of
they want to
nowhere
fight
in
here?
this strange.
How can you
time.
control your ki and everything? Vegito is here.
Well, this brings back memories.
Tenkai Ichiku
As
Budokai.
suddenly, Ultra
Vegito.
Vegito finally reappears himself, seemingly not done with Yamoshi, even if in an entirely different timeline and universe. And like some kind of
Man.
demonic angel, he descends to the ground slowly at first, saying, "Yamoshi, looks like me and you are going to be
Finishing this tournament.
You ready? I'm about to make my big entrance."
Big entrance.
Before
Oh, he wanna crush
down
Yamoshi.
below, Yamoshi
From the
notices
sky,
the God
man.
Killer shooting down at speed. As internally,
Oh,
the quite
man, the audience
calm
will
member
be
of the
caught
five
in this,
things.
Vegito.
Here, he wants to fight me right here with all these mortals around.
Mortals around.
This is his planet, isn't it? I thought this guy cared for the lives of others.
Of the others. Yo, what's wrong with Vegito? He don't care?
Before suddenly,
There's
as
Goku and
expected,
Piccolo.
Vegito does land with a crash, but seemingly a controlled one, as the ground
Oh.
remains intact, as shockwave from his power alone, instead pushing both Goku and
And
Piccolo away,
Okay.
sending both of the young warriors crashing into walls behind them, with loud impacts incapacitating them, but definitely
Okay.
keeping them alive as expected from Vegito. Whoa! What have we got
Wow, there's the
going on
MC
here?
is so happy.
Attention,
The MC is
ladies
so
and
happy.
gentlemen, 2 new fighters have entered the ring. And in typical fashion, the announcer just yells
The
out what
announcer
he
is just so
sees,
happy, man.
naively thinking this is all part of the plan.
They don't know that this guy is just floating somewhere
But
in the
Yamoshi,
sky,
having seen
appearing.
enough, jumps from the stage, unaffected by the impact of Vegito's fall.
Okay.
Before in an instant, he's already near the time portal in the sky, aiming to leave
Oh, he want to escape. He don't want
now
to.
rather than engage in front of the audience.
He don't want to fight in front of the mortals.
But Vegito, who is slightly disappointed in his retreat, just looks up with an unimpressed closed smirk saying, "Well, would you look at that? To think I was starting to like you, Yamoshi.
Yamoshi.
And now you're running like the cowardly god you are. Come back here!
He's going. Oh,
Instantly
Vegeta
giving
is
chase,
chasing him.
Vegeta would leave behind everyone in the past and shoot off to the portal, chasing
Okay.
after the third.
Oh,
Soon
he
enough,
insert
vanishing
also
into
to
the
the portal.
alternate dimension, with the portal closing behind him. And as we get a glimpse onto the other side, we see a very strange, mysteriously familiar looking city with a red sun in the background.
Red sun? What
but
is
the
this
peaceful quiet
place?
is disturbed quickly as explosions are seen rushing all down the cityscape in a straight line.
Okay. Where this place? Okay, Vegito's been pummeled. Vegito pummeled Yamoshi.
Timelines, God Killer.
Okay. Yamoshi crushes Vegito.
As we then finally see what is causing all the damage, and it is of course
Yamoshi.
Vegito and the Third fighting across, with Yamoshi landing a right hook right on the face of Vegito.
Okay.
Why you? And the flying backwards uncontrollably Vegito would continue to hurt through buildings, eventually smashing through the wall of a certain large facility. What is this?
Oh, King Vegeta?
Gods! But soon the building area and timeline is revealed. As
don't tell me this
sitting
is
down
Vegeta.
positively shocked is King Vegeta in his throne room as quickly two of his elite guards step up in front of him to
oh my god, guards, amazing.
And the two strange warriors duke it out in front until...
What this guard will do, man?
How dare you two fools disturb
the king?
I'll have your heads! Angrily then rushing to Vegito and Yamoshi until...
What will you guys think you can be able to do?
Their knuckleheads realize the power and caliber of the fighters in front of them.
Yup,
And
the fighter is completely different
stop
level.
in their tracks, with the bold one saying, Rubble, I say you go first. To which the other responds, yeah, right, you're the senior here. But soon the fight carries on into the sky, as Vegito bursts through the ceiling as Yamoshi chases after him with speed. But Vegito, looking back with a smile, would taunt, yes, that's it, deity! Follow the leader!
Follow the leader.
While Yamoshi would respond, you're so childish, you know that?
Man, the vibe from Yamoshi is really interesting. It's not like phasing this first and second, like we get the glimpse of like a mortal and a deity, but it feels like a friendly training battle and everything.
This battle.
Okay, this is interesting to see, man.
Until they eventually immediately continue their battle, trading and deflecting blows from one another while flying at insane speeds. But totally unexpected, a mysterious Saiyan with a scar on his face and a hairstyle that could be mistaken for Goku notices the ruckus and turns quickly.
And King Vegeta's planet.
What the?
It's Bardock.
In the sky before him, he witnesses the absolute circus of a battle that is going on between the two legendary warriors, fighting all over the skybox.
It's Bardock.
As he stands paralyzed in shock, his wife would soon approach asking,
Bardock and Guinea.
Bardock?
Wow.
What's wrong, honey? What are you looking at? Leaving the stunned Bardock to just mutter out, Guinea, can't you see them? That power! Could they really be Frieza's?
Frieza's man of what, man? They are. This guy is just Frieza, man, Frieza, man, Frieza this, Frieza that. You don't even know that. Yeah, but they can't attack goky. Like, man, this power is just beyond Frieza 1 billion times.
Quickly, get me Kakarot! We need to send him off now!
Okay.
But as his father
Kakarot,
unknowingly
you don't know this is
Vegeta
your
rushes
son
in
and one of...
maniacally yet again at Yamoshi to try and finish him off.
Previously it's Dragon Ball, now it's even before that.
His fist right into his palm, grimacing as he does so until... Get us back to the present,
fool!
Screaming with intense anger now, totally incensed by the God Killer's lack of respect for the laws of time travel.
Okay.
And instantly, as if somehow controlling Vegito's time rings without even wearing them, a new portal opens right in front of a completely taken by surprise Vegito.
Yamoshi will pull Vegito inside.
Good boy, Vegito! And with that, Yamoshi lets go and once again escapes into the time portal.
Okay, he goes into the time portal.
In his dust.
He goes to the time portal. Vegeta.
But the shocking confusion of what had just happened had not left Vegito, as with a stunned face, he continues to try and process why the time rings acted on Yamoshi's command. But as he wonders, Yamoshi has already escaped.
Yeah, he needs to follow him.
You damn god! Turning Vegito's confusion to anger before...
He follows as well.
The God Killer finally leaves the past also.
Okay.
And as the two finally meet again in the present timeline, once more, their smiles are all gone. As both warriors stare coldly at one another, with Vegito beginning. You will explain how and why my time rings responded to your orders, God.
Okay.
To which Yamoshi would just reply, to hell would I know, God Killer. Maybe these tools you've stolen recognize that you're no god, and therefore not worthy to even wield them. It's only natural they would react to the call of a true deity. Next will be that staff of yours too. But soon, Yamoshi would quit the tough talk and fold his arms with a relaxed smile and say, regardless of whether you're a thief or not though, what you definitely are is extremely reckless. God help you if you ever meet Cronoa, for she will have your head. But at least, you'll go out a true bona fide saiyan. Kind and reminds me of my past. Right, you're right, he's a saiyan. When we're this evil. And the smirk is reciprocated on Vegito, but more sinister in tone as Vegito lets out, a bona fide saiyan? You speak like you actually know plenty about my people.
He is a Saiyan, Vegito.
A god who actually cares to know what mortals are like? What a joke. You don't seem to be as bad as the other
this is what
met so far.
But
it's just unfortunate that just like them, you will share the same fate. And that's not even the most tragic thing here. Confusing Yamoshi of that last line, as the third would then inquire more. My death not being the most tragic thing? What a strange thing to say, Vegito. But do tell, what is so tragic then, God Killer? And with a beastly groan, Vegito would then simply say, what's tragic, Yamoshi, is that this isn't even my final form.
This isn't my final. He powers up. Using his horn.
Said, a demonic yell from below would roar out of Vegito, as his entire body becomes enveloped in a dark purple energy, and black lightning bursts forth
with the horns and everything.
And as Vegito's monstrous energy continues right in front of Yamoshi, not even the panel itself anymore can contain his aura.
Let's go.
Standing in front with a completely mesmerized expression, the third can hardly believe what he's sensing. He mutters, oh, this is what he had in him? Now this is
surely something. Okay. Wow, the third doesn't know what this.
And as Vegito continues to roar into the heavens,
this will
his body
be interesting, man. Yamoshi can definitely keep up, but let's see. Full power Vegito versus Yamoshi,
becomes engrossed in a rough purple fur. Before from his backside,
oh, it's become a monkey
pointed
again?
signature tail then begins to
oh yeah, the
sprout
demon
out
form.
until
The demon
finally,
form.
on the chest of the God Killer, a glowing violent purple V crest
His final
would
form
imprint
as of
once
now.
again on the chest of Vegito.
It's his final form for now.
As from either side of his face, now both horns also finally become visible once again.
Okay.
And
This is his final form. Okay.
finally, I'm back.
Final
As
form
now
Vegeta.
standing there proudly with his arms flexed, surrounded in sparking black thunder, and a bright, confident smile on his face as he looks to the sky. Vegito has finally returned to his Ultra Demon form.
Ultra demon form, not final form, yeah. Ultra form, final form, ultra demon form.
Before eventually he brings his head right down and lets out.
We've helped
Okay,
millions
let's
of creators
see.
improve their SEO.
I wanna see how this battle will turn out. Yamoshi with full power ultra demon
Now,
form of
Mr.
Vegito.
Third, care to finish what you were saying about us being
But us being
equal?
equal.
You fool. You were a fun distraction, but
Okay.
you were never anything to me, just like I had said from the start. This
Okay.
power of mine is a mix of countless gods, both Guts, Madara, and even one of those so-called demon emperors you all fear. What
Okay.
else did you expect?
Okay.
This is your full power?
Okay,
And
Yamoshi
left now
shocked.
seemingly completely stunned,
Let's
only
see.
able to...
But I don't think the third cannot withstand this power. If this is his, if he's just riding over something like this, he's not stronger than Madara then.
mutter a few words
That's why
at a
Madara
time,
and Guts is like
is
overkill.
Yamoshi, eyes wide open and almost trembling until...
He will giggle, right?
You're right.
He don't care, man.
Suddenly, Yamoshi's face
He
takes a
don't
turn for the
freaking
worst
care.
as all signs
It's
of
getting
fear or
excited even
surprise
for
are
him.
lost. And of a
Because he
confident
can power up
smile,
even
the
more.
third would let out. You're absolutely correct. Turns out, with this little reveal of yours, we aren't as equal as I had first thought at all, Vegito. How unfortunate.
It's because in comparison to his power, this full power of Vegito is just below Yamoshi in a different level, I think.
You.
He will power up, okay, he will power up and it will skyrocket, crushing Vegito's final
From
form.
black to blonde, his eyes from yellow to green, and completely surrounded now in an
Wow.
iconic yellow aura. In
Super
one
Saiyan
fell swoop,
form.
the third strongest in the multiverse had multiplied his power by 50 times and become a Super Saiyan.
Saiyan.
What?
Wow, Vegito is
Completely
shocked.
shell-shocking the God Killer as his earlier cockiness is erased and what is left
Yeah, because he's cockiness in his full power, but Yamoshi is just starting. He's just using Super Saiyan.
is complete confusion as he just lets out, You're a Saiyan?
Saiyan.
No way!
Saiyan.
How?
This is shocking.
And as
Okay.
Yamoshi in his Super Saiyan state begins to enjoy
It's
the
just
fear
Super
of the
Saiyan,
God
man. Super Saiyan versus Ultra Demon form. How if he turns Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, Ultra Instinct Yamoshi,
in
Vegeta will
his
be beaten
face,
to
he would
pulp,
finally
man.
let out, There's no way you say, so you're not convinced yet. Well,
Okay.
I'll just show you then that I'm not just a Saiyan.
Saiyan Vegito. Okay.
I am the first and the only true Super
Oh,
Saiyan
yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, okay, the Super Saiyan God, the legendary Super Saiyan God Yamoshi. He's the first one. So he can use Super Saiyan God Yamoshi. He will use Super Saiyan God form. Oh my god.
Before
Super Saiyan
Yamoshi
God
would then grit
Yamoshi.
his teeth, spike his hair
Man,
even
if he were
higher
to
up,
go
and
Super
then launch
Saiyan
into
God,
an
how can
even
Vegeta
more
wins
insane
this?
power-up than what
Vegeta is
Vegito
already
had
on
just shown.
100% full
As
power, man.
slowly, his yellow aura turns to orange and then turns to red.
And becomes Super Saiyan God. He becomes Super Saiyan God
As he
Yamoshi. Can
transforms,
he go
something
beyond that?
similar to how
Super
Goku
Saiyan
looked transforming
Blue.
into a Super Saiyan 3 begins to occur. As Yamoshi loses his eyebrows and his hair begins to grow out wide.
Oh my god, he becomes a Super Saiyan God. Can he invent Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra
Before now
Instinct,
Vegito's
Ultra
face,
Ego?
just
If
as
he
Yamoshi had to
can,
experience
it's
before him,
just
the
done
third
that for
power
Vegito.
shoots off into space
Let's
itself,
go Super
dwarfing
Saiyan
what the
God,
God Killer had
Yamoshi.
done previously. And eventually, the aura and power is so great, everything is
Okay.
lost in a sharp, bright light until...
Super Saiyan God Yamoshi.
Standing there at the epicenter of the transformation is what looks like an all-new Yamoshi.
Wow.
In an all-new form. His hair blood red and far longer. His aura red too, but fiery in nature. And his eyes, now eyebrowless and fixated on Vegito. And in this truly divine
Super
state,
Saiyan
the
God.
true first Super Saiyan God would let out,
Yamoshi.
"Behold, young Saiyan." The power of the legendary,
warrior.
seen only every 1,000 years in our species.
1,000
This
years.
is the true final form
Final form.
of a Super Saiyan God.
Oh, so it's not what Vegito has unlocked. Not the Super Saiyan God that Vegito, that Goku
Before
Vegito
placing his arms
knows.
down
It's
now
different.
in complete calm and frightening nature, declaring,
It's different Super Saiyan God
"Now,
form.
show me how you will deal with me. Now that I am
1,000
1,000 times
stronger.
stronger than before."
Oh my god. Vegito is
And
just
on
done,
immediate
man.
hearing of this final claim,
This is
all
just
the God
done.
Killer can now do is mutter, I can't defeat you."
I can't defeat you, even with his final form, man. Even with his
But
final
that was
Ultra
it for
form.
today's video,
It's
guys.
done.
And if you made it this far, leave me a hashtag SaiyanGod in the comments down below and let me know just how Vegito will
How can
ever
Vegito
find a way
defeat
to beat
me?
this legendary Saiyan. Or just head over to my Patreon right now where you
What
can
will
see
he
the
do?
full next video, fully voice acted, soundtracks,
Oh
and if my
my-
editing for you to enjoy with
Oh my
over
God, man.
3,800 other fans, as well as getting access to 250 plus other fans.
Guys, what will Vegito do? I mean, like, the only thing that I can think of winning against Yamoshi is just utilizing Majin Buu. Absorbing Yamoshi without he noticing, but I don't know, Yamoshi is 1,000 times. Why wouldn't Yamoshi attack Majin Buu? That's the first thing. Second thing, Vegito can just win by exhausting Yamoshi because I don't think Yamoshi has immortality while Vegito has immortality. So you can just use immortality against Yamoshi, so whatever technique Yamoshi were to do against Vegito, he can just return back, regenerate, and it will cause Yamoshi's energy to diminish because he constantly using power while Vegito can just regenerate, and also he can use Ultra Ego. So the more power, the more damage he's been beaten out by Yamoshi using this power, it will grow exponentially. So he can use his final ultra final form, ultra demonic final form, but utilizes an Ultra Ego so he can like absorb that attack from Yamoshi. So without Yamoshi knowing, he will grow even stronger. Meanwhile, Yamoshi can't do the same thing because he's just on a Super Saiyan God. I don't know whether he ever known about Super Saiyan Blue, about Ultra Instinct, about everything. But if God of Destruction and a God Killer who is leagues below him knows about that technique, I think maybe he can control, or he unlocked Super Saiyan Blue and everything already, or he's just stuck there, I don't know. The other method I think of how Vegito can withstand this is by, I don't know, using his giant apparition of God of Destructions, Angels, Gods, and Madara, all using the giant apparition, and Yamoshi is just fighting them alone with the help of giant apparition, help of help of giant apparition, the regenerative ability of Majin Buu. He can stall the time and like absorb Yamoshi from behind. Or one last thing, I'm not forgetting you, Arch. You showed us Jiren. I think this is the time where Vegeta will release Jiren, and Jiren will be mad and like, help me fight this dude, and like Jiren will, I don't know, will fight Vegeta first, or later on will help him defeat Yamoshi, where Jiren will show that his horn is also appearing, so he's also in the same final form as Vegeta as well. So I think those are the conclusions, are the thoughts that I have. So man, but Yamoshi, the Saiyan God, I just realized it. The first and ever legendary Saiyan who can ever transform into a Super Saiyan God is Yamoshi. Okay, Archers, this is incredible. You're releasing this video so quickly, and we appreciate it because we love the series. But please don't burn yourself out. Can you imagine how epic this will be animated? Arch, you have created something truly legend. I've been following you since the very beginning. I can't believe we're this far into the series. Saiyan God, man, it's just crazy. Thanks, Arch, for this masterpiece. The next episode will blow your mind. The story just keeps getting better. Man, oh my god, don't know what to expect anymore. This is just beyond what I could expect. This is just crazy. Saiyan God, Yamoshi, how can Vegito defeat him? This is just Yamoshi using legendary form of a Super Saiyan God. What if Yamoshi shows, just like Goku showed Raditz to GR, I can go even beyond. Like he showed Super Saiyan Blue Legend Yamoshi, he unlocks the Ultra Instinct, he unlocks Ultra Ego. What will happen then? Like Vegeta will gone to smithereens, and this is my ultra form of Yamoshi, the mixture of Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego. Man, with just that, don't need to go to higher tiers of Vegito's modes like Final Form, Ultra Demonic Form. He can already crush Vegito, man. I'm thinking this is just one person, Yamoshi. With this is a fusion of Goku and Vegeta. How can he possibly wins it? Truly don't know. The only thing that can make him survive is probably his regenerative ability from Buu, and that's only it. And maybe he calls out Gogeta, he calls out Jiren. I think that's only it with the giant apparitions only. I don't think even his horn, his sword can do much of a thing. He can use the Madara's technique, the monster thingy, the shadowy figure, but I don't think it's enough. But he must use all of his disposal to dispose of Yamoshi. But if Yamoshi were to use Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, Ultra Form Yamoshi, it's done. Whatever he do, it's done, man. Except regenerative Majin Buu, ability of Majin Buu can keep up, that's the only way he'll survive that. Or, because he's the main character, of course he got plot armor from March, and he will evolve Ascent, I don't know how. So guys, let's just check it out next week. Yeah, because I think if Madara will use techniques and everything, eyes of this, eyes of that. But for Yamoshi, he's true indeed Saiyan, so I don't think he has a technique to make Vegito ascend, or I don't know how and why, but let's just see it next week. But for now, I'll cut it here till we meet again next week. Bye.